you at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
We'll just say something stupid. And then you go page you back, cute or not cute. And if it's not cute, we'll page you again and it'll be urgent.
Back in 1992, MTV changed television forever with The Real World. 7 strangers, living together, no script, just real drama. It basically invented modern reality TV. But today that show is dead, killed by a British dating show that figured out how to hack our brains and wallets completely. So here are the 5 ways Love Island completely destroyed The Real World. Number 5. The second screen strategy. The Real World started when MTV wanted a cheap soap opera. Producers Mary Ellis Bunham and Jonathan Murray pitched something revolutionary. Real people, real problems, real cameras rolling constantly. They put 7 strangers in a New York loft and filmed everything. The first season cost almost nothing to make compared to scripted shows, and viewers loved it. By season 3 in San Francisco, they were pulling 3 million viewers every week. The show featured Pedro Zamora, an HIV-positive cast member who became a national icon. MTV had found something special. The show won awards for tackling real issues like race, sexuality, and addiction. It wasn't just entertainment, it was cultural commentary that mattered.
Hold on. I'll be back, young kid.
A grown woman has a grown woman's business.
But The Real World asked you to sit back once a week, appointment viewing style. You had to tune in every week at the same time, then talk about it the next day at school or work. There was no streaming, no social media, no way to watch whenever you wanted. This created a shared cultural experience that brought people together, but it was limiting. Love Island trained viewers to lean in every night at 9 p.m. sharp. After watching, you immediately grabbed your phone to vote. The official app shot to number 2 on Apple's App Store. You could vote in real time, answer polls about who should couple up, get push alerts warning you to save your favorite islanders. This created appointment viewing in an on-demand world. Miss an episode and you lost your chance to influence the villa. The fear of missing out kept people watching live, something advertisers desperately wanted. Number 4. Streaming synergy that actually worked. The Real World's format was simple but revolutionary. No actors, no scripts, just young people dealing with real life on camera. Cast members had to get jobs, pay bills, and figure out how to live with strangers. Arguments were real, friendships were real, the tears were definitely real. MTV basically printed money with this formula. The show worked because it fit perfectly with 1990s culture. Everyone watched the same episode at the same time and had the same conversations. But everything started falling apart in the 2000s. Technology changed how people watch TV. DVRs let viewers skip commercials, which hurt ad revenue. YouTube meant MTV wasn't the only place to watch music videos anymore. Social media started eating up everyone's attention span. Young people had infinite entertainment options instead of just cable TV.
Dynamic, impulsive, and headstrong. Love you must be number 1.
Ooh.
Is that true?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Love Island dropped 6 nights a week on Peacock in the US, becoming the platform's biggest appointment viewing driver. It helped boost NBC Universal streaming revenues by 16% in early 2025. Episodes hit streaming just hours after TV broadcast, so you could catch up and still vote the next day. This created a perfect feedback loop between live and streaming audiences. Viewers could binge previous episodes, catch up to live, then participate in voting. The Real World, filmed months in advance, could never create this urgency. Now before we continue, if you're liking this content, hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy this video, go ahead and like it so the algorithm finds us. Okay, now back to the countdown. Number 3. The commercial flywheel that prints money. The Real World tried desperately to stay relevant as it declined. They added hot tubs in Las Vegas. They created forced job storylines where cast members had to work together. They brought in people with dark secrets to create more drama. But it all felt fake and overproduced. The authenticity that made the show special was gone. The numbers tell the story. Viewership dropped 39% among young viewers between 2004 and 2009. By the mid-2010s, they were pulling less than 800,000 viewers per episode. That's basically nothing compared to their glory days of 3 million. The show that invented reality TV was dying a slow death. The Real World just had regular TV commercials and maybe some DVD sales. Love Island isn't just a show, it's a business empire. Contestants exit to insane brand deals worth millions. ITV partnered with eBay to push pre-loved fashion, causing a 1,400% spike in secondhand clothing searches. Sponsorship slots reportedly sell for £100,000 per 30 seconds, approaching Premier League soccer prices.
It's a nice big couch. Make a bed on the floor.
There's a nice big couch for you, Shane. Have a good time, all right?
The iconic water bottles became must-have items. Crocs collaboration sold out instantly. Personalized merchandise generates 8-figure revenues every season. Number 2. Algorithm-ready drama built for social media. MTV itself was struggling too. They stopped playing music videos almost entirely. The channel pivoted to scripted teen dramas like Teen Wolf and Awkward. The Real World got pushed aside for trashier hits like Jersey Shore and Laguna Beach. The network that defined youth culture was losing its identity. They tried everything to save The Real World. A 2019 reboot on Facebook Watch added live stream confessionals, trying to capture that real-time engagement. Nobody cared. The show felt dated and irrelevant. When Paramount Plus did a nostalgia reunion in 2021 called Homecoming, it quietly disappeared from streaming by 2023. The show that changed television was basically a corpse.
Like, do you think I've been overly thing with Tony rubbing in her face with Connor?
Nah, to be fair, I agree.
Meanwhile, Love Island creates fast cycle recouplings and Casa Amor temptations that generate cliffhangers perfect for TikTok. Short, memorable moments travel way better than the Real World's week-long story arcs. Someone gets pied off, it's a gif within minutes. A contestant says something ridiculous, it's viral before the episode ends. Even with lower TV ratings in 2024, peaking at 2.2 million, Love Island dominates social feeds. It stays culturally loud even as audiences fragment across platforms. The show creates content designed to be clipped, shared, and discussed endlessly online. Number 1. Aspirational escapism for the Instagram age. The Real World gave you cramped lofts and minimum wage retail jobs in cities across America. It showed real people struggling with real problems, which was groundbreaking for its time, but eventually became depressing to watch. Meanwhile, across the ocean in Britain, something revolutionary was happening. In 2015, a small channel called ITV2 launched Love Island. They took the basic idea of strangers living together, but completely reimagined it for the social media age. This wasn't your parents' reality show. Here's what made Love Island genius. Instead of weekly episodes filmed months in advance, they aired every single night during summer. Episodes were shot just 24 to 48 hours before broadcast, keeping everything fresh and current. Contestants lived in a luxury villa in Mallorca, not some cramped city loft. They had to couple up or risk getting kicked off the island. Love Island sells a Mediterranean fantasy of infinity pools, perfect bodies, and free designer clothes. After 2008's financial crisis and years of doom scrolling through bad news, audiences craved glamorous escapism. The villa delivers sun-soaked dopamine every single night. It's lifestyle porn that makes viewers feel good while watching beautiful people fall in love in paradise. But the real game changer was the app. Viewers could vote through their phones to control what happened in the villa. Save your favorite couple, dump the boring ones, send in new bombshells to shake things up. This wasn't passive watching anymore, fans became active participants in the drama. The numbers were insane. By 2019, Love Island was pulling 5.6 million UK viewers, with 4.1 million watching the finale. That's ITV2's biggest audience ever. The hashtag got 4 billion Twitter impressions that summer. Contestants went from complete nobodies to millionaire influencers literally overnight.
I feel like every time we do have like a blip, it's to do with a challenge, and on the outside world, I don't think you'll be playing challenges.
Their Instagram followers jumped from 0 to 7 figures before they even left the villa. The business model comparison shows why one survived and one died. The Real World was weekly, took 6 months from filming to air, gave viewers zero control, and made money only from traditional TV ads. Love Island is nightly, airs within 48 hours of filming, lets viewers vote on everything, and makes money from ads, apps, sponsorships, merchandise, and streaming deals. It's built for modern attention spans and multiple revenue streams. But Love Island's massive success comes with serious dark sides. Critics say it replaced the Real World's authentic exploration of social issues with algorithmic performance art. Couples openly discuss playing games for the cameras. They calculate every move based on public perception and future sponsorship opportunities. Where the Real World sparked national debates about AIDS awareness or racial tensions, Love Island discourse centers on relationship red flags and toxic behavior, serious topics flattened into digestible memes and TikTok soundbites. The mental health toll has been devastating. 4 Love Island-linked suicides plus host Caroline Flack's death forced ITV to completely overhaul contestant support. They now provide extensive therapy before, during, and after the show. The network offers social media training and financial advisors. But the core problem remains. Reality fame arrives faster and harsher now than in 1992, when real-world castmates could simply disappear back into normal life afterward. Love Island contestants face millions of strangers dissecting their every move online forever. The show also represents peak consumer capitalism invading entertainment. That eBay partnership pushing pre-loved fashion, the core home hydration collections, the endless Instagram affiliate links, everything is shoppable. Viewers don't just watch anymore. They buy the exact dress a contestant wore. They vote on which couple survive. They booked the same Dubai hotels for their own vacations. The Real World may have sold some DVD box sets. Love Island sells an entire aspirational lifestyle every single night. And unlike The Real World's 3 failed international seasons in the 1990s, Love Island scales globally like a tech startup. Over 25 countries now run their own versions, from Australia to Nigeria to Sweden. Each version adapts local slang and customs, but keeps the same addictive formula. ITV licenses the format like software, complete with a production bible and standardized villa layouts. They've turned reality TV into a global franchise operation. The technology gap alone explains everything. The Real World was built for appointment viewing on cable TV. Love Island was engineered for smartphones, social media, and streaming. One asks viewers to passively watch, the other demands constant engagement across multiple platforms. One was filmed months in advance, the other responds to audience feedback in real time. One relied on traditional advertising, the other monetizes every aspect of the experience. The cultural impact has been completely different too. The Real World genuinely started important conversations about social issues. It humanized people with HIV. It showed real conflicts about race and sexuality. Love Island mostly generates discourse about dating terminology and Instagram follower counts. Both shows reflect their times, but one tried to challenge viewers while the other just entertains them. In the end, The Real World died because it couldn't evolve fast enough. Love Island killed it by understanding exactly what modern audiences want: constant content, viewer control, social media integration, and escapist fantasy. The Villa's success proves that reality TV's future isn't about getting real anymore. It's about creating the perfect, shareable moment every single night. The Real World walked so Love Island could run, straight to the bank. One pioneered reality TV, the other perfected it for the algorithm age. And that's how a British dating show killed the American original that started it all back in 1992.